Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Breath of Fire 4. When we last left off, we made it to Cheeto, the Imperial Capital. So, awesome. We also got into Chapter 4, the final chapter of the game. Now, Chapter 4 consists entirely of the final dungeon. That's all you do in here. So, when we go through Cheeto, that will be the end of the game. So, yeah. I was kind of disappointed myself the first time I played the game and find out that this is the end of the game. I felt like there was honestly more to be said when it was all said and done, but you know, what can you do? But anyway, let's see, let's talk a bit about some decisions I've made off screen. Switched Khan onto Ryu. Big hit to my AP growth, but at this point I feel I've got plenty of AP. 160 plus AP is plenty to stay in the Kaiser form for an entire boss battle, especially since I'm not using Shadow Walk. I'm using my breath attacks. So, you know, at this point I'm just trying to get as much power as I can before the final stretch of the game. Switched Cray onto Una for the extra damage bonus that you get for having her as your master. We'll see how that works out. I just figured I'd try that out. I've got Geosil on Ursula and Sias. Now, the reasoning I have behind this is that I'm expecting to probably be somewhere in the range of no higher than level 38 by the time I finish the game. So I'm thinking that missing out on 4 levels worth of, let's see, so let's be 30 HP roughly, 30 to 40 HP. I think that 6 to 8 AP is a lot more useful than 30 to 40 HP. So, you know, that's almost another casting of Shadow Walk or Shining Blade. So that's basically where I'm going with that. Urshan's the same. I put Nina on Kryrik to boost her defense. I feel she's got enough wisdom and she's got plenty of AP. The extra HP is really, really going to help her. And so is the extra defense, and that's mainly what I'm going for with on Kryrik. She's only got 1200 HP. That's kind of low. I normally... I think I kind of screwed up with Nina. I don't usually put her on Abyss as early as that, and I think it really hurt her defensive growth in the long run by doing that. I usually wait a couple of levels to put her on Abyss and keep her on Rolf for most of the game. So yeah. Now, you may recall that we have some side areas to visit before we actually go through Cheeto. And I actually do recommend you come through these side areas if you can. The reason being, of course, that I have to get 500 battles. How close am I? Ooh, 5 off. Oh yeah, I need somebody... Need Urshan out for this. You might recall that there is some items that we didn't pick up as Fulu that we can pick up now. I actually highly recommend you come and get all of these items. The reason being that the enemies here give really, really good experience. And especially these Cairns. These Cairns can show up in groups of like 5 or 6. There were 2,000 experience apiece. Let's see. trying to remember the best way to kill them. Is it Giga Flare? Yeah, whatever. This guy's probably gonna die from this Inferno. Yeah. The enemies you need to watch out for here are those... Let's see... The Bilbaos, you want to attack with magic. The Lavoids, you want to avoid hitting with fire magic. If you attack a Lavoid with fire magic, it will actually raise the amount of experience they are worth. I think it might double every time. It's can make them worth while attacking and farming for experience, but for the most part, I don't really do that myself. Not real sure. I don't know. It's just I've always thought it was a little too risky because there's 2 enemies I think in the game that as you attack them with certain ways, they get more powerful. Ooh, Magma armor. They get more powerful, but they also become worth more experience. And the Lavoid is one of them. They're great for farming for experience if you know when to quit attacking them and kill them. And I've always felt it's been a little too risky to fight them. For the most part, the only item that's really worth getting on this mountain is that wisdom fruit. But, you know, you can pick up that arm, and over here there's a magma armor, excuse me. Same thing we actually won from that Lavoid just a few minutes ago. It's not really worth equipping. It's only got like a defense of 66. It protects against fire and I think wind magic, but makes you vulnerable to... No, it's fire and earth. It makes you vulnerable to wind and water, I do believe. It protects against 2 elements and makes you vulnerable to the other 2. It's really not worth it. Although you can sell it. It sells pretty well. Let's see. Do I want to go in there and get that? There's a treasure chest in the volcano itself that we could get. It's... I'm debating on going and getting it. It's only got multivitamins in it. Oh, and in case you're wondering, there is nothing in the back area where the boss was. Well, I guess we since we're here, I could go in and get it. It's not too far in. Let's see. It's right here. Get some free multivitamins. I'll probably just cut that battle, maybe. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those black goos. They will cast that death spell on you. And that's all the treasures you can get here on this volcano. Now, I'm not going to go and get it, but I am going to tell you about it. There is one more treasure chest you can go and get. It's only an icicle. Really not worth it. But if you go to the oh shoot, what is it called? Darn. It's that shrine area where that boar sacrificed its life to open the door for Fu Lu. If you go in there, you can actually get another chest. It's only got like one icicle in it. It's really not worth it. But that is actually, I bring it up because it's a really good place to level up. Those Cairn enemies actually show up there in groups of like 6 to 8. And you can just seriously rack up 12 to like 16,000 experience a battle there. Really, really fast. It's very nice. So, if you want to do that, you can. But I am not going to go there because it's not worth it monetarily. It's not really worth my time. You know, I'm going to be high enough level to beat the game. I'm actually probably high enough level to beat the game right now. I would probably have a hard time with the final boss, but I could probably beat him. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's nice. Wow, she's still got is that a 1 or a 3? She's still got like quite a bit of AP there. Maybe we learned the restore spell. Nina's only got one more spell that she needs to learn. She gets that at level 39, I do believe. I'm not real sure I'm gonna get that. It would be nice to have her the last spell she learns because it's called oh shoot, what is the last spell Nina learns called? Well, I don't remember what it's called, but basically it's a super-powered version of Vitalize. It costs like 50 AP, but it restores a massive amount of HP to your entire party. It's very, very good. Let's see. Restore. Thank you very much, sir. No, I don't need to save. I'm good. Okay. Let me see. You are the item shop. I got some money to buy some vitamins with. I'm gonna max out my vitamins, and I'm gonna just spend the rest on ammonias. That'll help preserve my AP in the final dungeon. Alright, so, we've... There's... Whoa. I almost forgot. I should be up to 500 battles, shouldn't I? Let's go see Khan. Khan pretty much has the last ability that I'm interested in learning, with the exception of Oracle from Momo. But I'm probably not going to get that without leaving my PS3 on. Tiger Fist is a really good move. I like to give it to Sias. The last move he teaches is actually kind of garbage. It's Flex. It poisons all enemies on the screen. It's bleh. Not necessarily worth spending time grinding for. Now, if you have 600 fights, yeah, sure, go ahead and grab it, but, you know, like I said, not necessarily worth grinding for. I've pretty much gotten all the other abilities that I really want from the Masters.